Move and be moved by these savings right now at Team Mazda. Choose a new 25 Mazda CX-50, Mazda CX-70, or Mazda CX-90 and get low 1.9% financing. Discover the Mazda experience and save right now at Baton Rouge's Mazda dealer, Team Mazda.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining us for 9 News Now. I'm Tisha Powell. At the state capitol, Governor Jeff Landry signed a few new laws to lower your car insurance rates. One law bans the use of cell phones while driving. That'll go into effect on August 1st. Another law gives Insurance Commissioner Tim Temple more power to reject excessive rate increases. We'll have more details on these other laws signed today coming up at 5 and 6 o'clock. The Better Business Bureau is warning you to be on the lookout for this potential online shopping scam. You'll buy something off the website that looks real, but the item won't arrive. When you try to follow up, you'll either get no response or, in this case, an excuse relating to tariffs. To avoid these scams, a key giveaway can often be what you don't see, like a final order detail or not present. Well, faculty and alumni got one last walkthrough of McKinley Senior Magnet High School before construction crews start renovations. It was established back in 1907 as the first black high school in Louisiana. Coming up at 9 News at 5, we'll hear from some alumni about their memories that they made at McKinley, as well as what's in store for the future of that historic building. Just ahead, a check of your evening forecast. Stay with us. Welcome back, everyone. Let's take a look at the skies, which are gray this afternoon. Sydney Goldberg here with us, and we could hear the thunder here in the building in Baton Rouge.
Yeah, Tisha, we certainly can. The afternoon showers and storms are back at it once again on this typical summertime day. It's actually the final day of June. So we've got some activity on the radar to take a look at. Zooming in closer here in Baton Rouge Metro, seeing some downpours from Shenandoah all the way to Port Vincent, as well as a few lightning strikes, which you could hear the thunder from earlier. So that's mainly the story. We're seeing those downpours extending from Thibodaux, as well as a couple of lightning strikes all the way up into Laplace, as well as some lingering light rain over I-10. And then up towards the north of us, though, we do see a little bit of an outflow boundary from those storms near our area. So we're going to have to watch to see if that pops up any additional storms through the rest of the afternoon and evening. So here on the Futurecast here, we'll keep the showers and storms through the rest of the afternoon and some into the early evening here. You can see the model keeping some isolated showers and storms around. But then once we get into the later parts of the evening, around dinner time, 7 p.m., we may keep some isolated showers, some light rain, but they'll typically fizzle out as we go into the overnight hours. So we'll keep it cloudy and muggy to start our day once again. The rain, though, has helped cool us off significantly. We're now into the low 80s at Baton Rouge Airport. Still hot over in Hammond in the low 90s because they have not received that rain yet. So throughout the rest of the evening, I think we'll stay in those mid 80s. And then once the sun sets, we'll drop into the low 80s, eventually getting into the 70s overnight to start tomorrow, which is going to be the typical pattern that we're going to see once again tomorrow, keeping it hot through the afternoon. I've got us at 40% from Tuesday into Thursday. Good news is we trend drier heading into the weekend just in time for the 4th of July holiday. So that's good news there, although heat is going to be a concern. So that means high afternoon temperature is going to be in the low 90s, and heat indices with the heat index, with the humidity, we could see that trending into the triple digits. So we may have to watch for some heat advisories going into the holiday weekend. Tisha.
All right, Sydney, thank you. Happening now, Jimmy Swaggart is set to be inducted into the Southern Gospel Music Hall of Fame. You can find that on singingnewstv.com. The 90-year-old founder of Swaggart Family Ministries is one of the most well-known televangelists in the world. The honor comes as Swaggart's family says Jimmy is nearing the end. He's still in intensive care following a heart attack 2 weeks ago. His son, Donnie Swaggart, says the family is preparing for his father's passing. Remember, the 9 News app is a great way to keep up with things going on in our area. If you haven't already, make sure to download the 9 News app. Well, thank you for joining us for 9 News Now, and be sure to join us again in 25 minutes for 9 News at 4 on WAFB.
Right now is Tundra time at Team Toyota, where you can get 0% financing on a new 25 Tundra or get $3,000 customer cash plus $1,000 trade-in allowance. Find these savings and so much more right now at Team Toyota, I-12 at O'Neill.